Hello everybody, my name is Jagiero and welcome back to another episode on the AfterLife SMP server. In the last episode, I worked on this tower addition to the castle, and I'm pretty satisfied with this. It's not my best build, but I don't mind it, and I feel like it has added quite a lot of nice shape to the castle. I don't know if I mentioned this in the last episode, but I replaced the chain, and I've added like a load of like missing parts to the links and stuff, just add a little bit of detail to it, and then these little, can I zoom? Zoom! These little glass panes sort of signifying that it's a sort of magical energy that's holding it up, especially for now since there's literally nothing attached to it. But there will be eventually, there'll be a big tower up there, so there. Yeah. As you can see over here, I've just started building up a few little bits of the structural shape for that side, just to get a bit of an idea for it. And yeah, this castle. This castle needs a lot of work, like a lot of work, like too much work. It's fine. Let's just go to the interior. Perfect. As you can see, I've built this spiral staircase going up here, and I don't know if this is going to be the permanent solution, because you get up to this point, and this is where I'm going to have a storage room, as you can see, obviously. Plenty of chests. I ran out of wood to build all the chests, but it's fine. It's really tight quarters. Like, there's literally just this 3-block gap between this and the stairs. I don't know if I like that. Obviously the lanterns won't be in the way, so that's not an issue, and I will have more lighting in here because it's rather dark. But, and obviously I will, finish the room as well. That would be useful. But I still feel like it's too tight quarters. Okay, so I've got an idea, a little bit of an idea. Now, I want you guys to not, you're not allowed, okay, to tell Kyle Blaine, okay? I think I might use some scaffolding. Okay, you guys know I'm not a massive fan of scaffolding. I'm really not. But what it is good at is going up. Okay, forget the whole branching out and like having to place a bajillion blocks just to walk 5 blocks this way and you can't shift in it and all that horrible, horrible crap that they added. It is really good at going up. So what I might do is just do a central column of scaffolding and then hide it with trapdoors, except for like the 2 blocks to allow yourself to like get out into the room. Maybe that'll work. I don't know. But I'm not going to be working on that today because I have other plans. I just want to show you guys, this is what it would look like with another structure next to it, with this lovely dirt cylinder here. That's going to be another tower, and then I'm going to have like a glass aquarium kind of thing sticking out here that I quite like the idea of. I think it does add a bit to it. I really do. I think that's going to help a lot. But then it's going to have a central structure going all the way up. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. It's fine. It's fine. I'm hoping I can get this done before the season ends, and even though the season's not going to end for a very long time, I still don't know if I'm going to get it done. What else did I want to do? Okay, yeah, so I have something important today because I have a bit of a delivery to do at Captain Jag's Salty Skellebones shop. So this is obviously my bone block shop, and oh, the profits are raking it in, boys. We're rich. No, actually, the last time I came here, I pulled out about 50 odd diamonds from the place, so it is actually a very profitable business. I'm doing rather well from it, so that's very nice. Let's just put those back. Have we got any other profits? No, okay, that's fine. So I will just shove these all in this first one. Why not? And then you in there. It's ruined the pattern. It's fine. It's fine. So yeah, I should really need to, or really should be doing a lot more AFKing at my skeleton farm because it takes me a few sessions to actually fill up the shop. And as you can see, it's not full. So I guess I need to do more AFKing. But since I've been making pretty decent profits from this place, I thought maybe I should spread some of the wealth about and make a few purchases, starting with some shulker boxes. Okay, so this is all out Jay's shop. I hate spending diamonds here because he is rich. He's actually collected his profits this time. Okay, that's very nice of him. And not showing off the 4,000 diamonds that he usually has in there. I'm not jealous. So, elytras. Do I need a spare elytra? No, I don't think I'm going to go with that. But shulker boxes, 5 diamonds. He's only got 2. Okay, that's fine. That's perfectly fine. Okay, so that is 5 diamonds each. Let me just do it. Very good. And there you go, 10 diamonds for you, Mr. J. All right, but also, I would like to make a rather more significant purchase in the mall. Alright, so this is the mall, and as you can see, the mall is so ridiculous, it even has beacons for decoration. But, promotion prices, okay, beacons, 1 diamond block per beacon. I don't have a beacon. I don't have a single beacon. Ooh, 1 free per purchase? Wait, really? Let me just have a read up of this and let me just double check that. Okay, I mean that doesn't mention anything, so 1 free per purchase. Honestly, that's a pretty good deal. That is a pretty damn good deal. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a beacon, okay? Because I'd really like a haste 2 beacon set up at the base, and especially in the new area that we'll talk about later on, that I mentioned in the last episode as well. So let's do it. So 1 diamond block per beacon. Let me just grab a diamond block because I'm doing fair. Crafting table, thank you. Diamond block, very good. Where do we leave the purchases? Payments, there we go, that's the one. Okay, so we have a beacon. Alright, but you know what? I'm not finished. I'm not finished spending the diamonds. I have more purchases to make because today I have a bit of a large build to make, and honestly, I don't have all the resources needed. I'm trying to not show a certain building behind this because I don't know if it's a spoiler or not. I'm not up to date with these videos yet, but we'll see. So I would like to purchase some blackstone. It doesn't have to. Bulk promotion 7 diamond. 7 is making me do maths for this. 27 stacks for 35 diamonds. Is that a good deal? 1 minute. Yes. Yes, it is. Don't make fun of me, okay? I'm terrible at maths, okay? He's apparently not trying to swindle me. Okay, so because this is 27 stacks, honestly, I probably do need a full shulker box. At least. Let's do it. Okay, so let me just put on a shulker box here. I'll tell you what, in good faith, I'll pay the diamonds straight away. What is it? 35 diamonds. Too far. And then when do I know there's a smaller stack there I could have just used. It's fine. Oh, I hate that. I hate that. 35 diamonds. There. Have them. Take them, good sir. Can I take the box? No, it's fine. It's fine. This is a good enough deal. It's fine. I'm not going to steal the shulker box as well. Okay, so let me take all these and let's get back to my castle area. Ha. And then let me show you where the new beacon is going. So here I am in a very much cleared out sort of glade area here, and this is where I'm going to have a few farms that I mentioned, I think, in the last episode, and it's just a little stone's throw away from the castle over there, so you can see it in the distance. That looks very nice. I love it. I will love it even more when it's nearly finished. That would be really nice. Okay, but what I've got down here is just a hole. Okay, so that is all the way down to Y10 or 11 or something like that. And I'm just going to stick the beacon down there and use this as my haste to mining area to get a whole bunch of stone and actually probably a bunch of cobble because I really don't have much of that. I was thinking about maybe getting a cobble farm in this area. One of the fancy blowy up TNT explosion farm things. Maybe. I'll have a think about that anyway. But what I need to do is just get down here. I'm fine. I placed the beacon. And the final cherry on the cake. Alright then, so this has been so long, honestly, since I used the beacon that I don't even know, I'm not even sure. So I want haste, and then haste 2. Okay. And then I put in a thing. I forgot to get... ingots. It's fine. Haste 2. One of those in there. Click the thing. It makes a noise. Haste 2. It's beautiful. Speaking of beautiful... Well, this is all good fun, but fun enough, this is actually not the purpose of today's video. I actually have a bit of a build to do at a new area on the server. But first, some breaking news! Making this video has literally killed me. 5 times. I'm now at 10 deaths because of this stupid video. Okay, so I was preparing a load of resources to send over to the new area when we're going to do a lovely new build, and I needed a lot more, okay? I needed a hell of a lot more blackstone, as you can see. I needed quite a lot here, and I thought I don't want to spend that many diamonds on it, so I thought, you know what, I'll just go into the nether and I'll just gather up a whole bunch of it, and I died. I died in the nether, and I died embarrassingly to a magma cube, of all things. Hang my head in shame. A magma cube. It's so embarrassing. I was on low health, and it essentially just one-shot me. I got knocked into like a little mini lava pool. So I was burning, and then I got out, and I was down to one heart, and it just one-shot me. It's so embarrassing. And then when I went to get my stuff, I was too late, and everything had disappeared. Then I fell in the lava anyway. And for some reason, I had all of my diamonds on me as well, so I lost all of that. I lost a whole bunch of shulker boxes full of resources. How I have not rage quit this game for this video, I do not know. But then some other stuff happened as well. I decided to use my fantastical new beacon to gather a load more resources. There is a wolf down there. You're not going to meet a very nice fate, I suspect. Yeah, I have this hole here. They'll go down into the new mine, and I blew up all this hole with TNT and stuff, and that's fine. But after dying and that, I grabbed my spare elytra, which were a little bit patchy, I'll admit. And I jumped in the hole, and they failed, or they broke, and I died. I died again. And then, with no gear on, I came back, you know, to retrieve my stuff, jumped down, and died again. And then I was going down the ladder, and I got shot off by a skeleton. It's been a very frustrating day, but I'm happy to say that actually now I have recouped some of the resources. I actually got a whole bunch. I haven't got them on me, but I recovered a whole bunch more diamonds from the mine shaft below, so that's very nice. All my netherite gear and stuff is now gone, so that's... Quite frankly, I don't care because it's netherite. Netherite sucks, so that's not too bad. Eventually, I'll probably have to re-upgrade once again, but that's okay. But now, finally, I have enough resources to do the build in the new area, so a day later, let's go take a look, shall we? Before we get there, though, check out this nether tunnel. I believe this was built by Wintertooth, and this is to the new area, and it is beautiful. And at last, I finally made it to Halloween Town. Halloween Town is where we have decided to have an area on the server to commemorate Halloween and build all sorts of spooky, freaky weirdness. And obviously, as the server's resident vampire, I have a rather vested interest in such things. You guys should check out all the other AfterLife members' videos for all of the freakiness, because the guys have been doing some really great stuff, including a bunch of like mini games and different builds and stuff. By guys, I obviously mean guys and girl as well, okay? I'm not forgetting the token girl of AfterLife, Kaffers, who has been gifted Wintertooth's mansion here while he takes a quick break from Minecraft, and she is working on the interior, while also having a bit of a run-in with Mr. Orange himself, Mr. Kyle Blaine. But seriously guys, you should check out everyone else's channels. They're all linked in the description below, and they're all up to all sorts of crazy, weird shenanigans around the area. But enough about everyone else, let's talk about me and what I'm going to be doing in this area. So I am essentially too crap to build a minigame, okay? I don't have the brains for that operation. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to build a build. and then there'll be a build. Yeah, that's pretty much what I'm going to do. That sounds pretty good, yeah? Do you know what doesn't sound pretty good? Me dying. Again. Okay, so I was floating around with my camera account, just sort of scouting an area up in the sky there. I left myself AFK, and I got shot by a skeleton. In the making of this episode, I've died to a magma cube and 2 skeletons. How pathetic is that? That's so bad. Now, I have a hardcore series that I've started. Only 1 episode so far. I am now very worried about episode 2, because I don't think I'm going to make it. Maybe not even to the end of it. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to do is I'm going to climb up into the sky. Do I have a bunch of this? I do. And then probably about like a Y120, something like that, and do a build. But what am I building today? Well, I have decided that I would like a holiday home away from my island, somewhere that I can go to relax and chill out and look out upon all of the creepy, freaky weirdness in Halloween Town. Very appropriate, I think you'll agree, for a vampire, and as you can see, I have decided to build it in the sky, which is something I would normally avoid doing. I think building in the sky can get a little bit awkward, particularly if you have to do details underneath the build, but in this case, I think it's going to turn out worth it. Now, as is often the case with my builds, for this one, I've been inspired by World of Warcraft. I always seem to go back to World of Warcraft, and for this build in particular, I've been inspired by an old endgame raid dungeon called Naxxramas. And Naxxramas was the last raid of the original World of Warcraft before the expansions, and it was just a really great design for a dungeon, both visually and also the gameplay mechanics for the bosses and the mobs and stuff were just excellent. Really great dungeon. Unfortunately, never managed to complete it or even enter it when I played the original World of Warcraft, but they later re-released it as a smaller dungeon in the Wrath of the Lich King expansion, and my guild did complete that several times and was very happy with that as well. Yeah, it was probably one of our most successful times playing the game, maybe? Potentially. Yeah, we had just a lot of fun and a lot of good memories from the dungeon, and I wanted to do a little homage to that. Now, the design actually ended up being very different, so you wouldn't necessarily recognise it as being inspired by Naxxramas, but trust me, the original idea was. Now, in World of Warcraft, the structure of Naxxramas has another name, and that name is the Necropolis. So that's the name I've decided to adopt for this build, as you can probably tell from the title of the video. Once it's all finished, I'll give you the guided tour of the finer details, but I just wanted to say I had a lot of fun designing this one. It came together quite quickly, which is very unusual for me, and yeah, it's just, in general, just a great build to work on, apart from the whole collecting all the Blackstone and dying several times. So let's go through a few of the finer details of the interior, something that you can't really appreciate when doing a time lapse like I've just done. But here we are. So, what can I say, really? A lot of Blackstone. I've decided to go with sea lanterns covered by these crimson trapdoors, and I really like the look of that. I feel like it gives it a little bit of a kind of modern twist. It almost looks like a vent kind of thing, which is pretty cool. I originally used shroom lights for those, but I felt like it added too much colour, which is a bit weird to say, considering there's a big purple thing in the middle of it. So this is supposed to be like a power crystal kind of thing. So you have one on this floor, and then above there's another one. And this is supposed to be kind of like, you know how magnets can repel each other? It's kind of that, where these two crystals repel each other, and that's how the thing stays afloat in there. I don't know. Okay, I thought it looked cool, so I did it yeah, that's pretty much the entire design process for this. It almost looks on the inside like a sort of dungeon thing, a sort of dungeon theme to it, and that's what I was going for. I've gone with the warped stem with the crimson or the planks and the fences and trapdoors and stuff. Bit of a weird decision. It works to my brain, but bear in mind I am colorblind, so if it looks a little bit weird to you, sorry. I like it, so there. These are the stairway up to the next floor, which I'll show you in one moment. In these corners, we've just got these little rooms here. I haven't really detailed them out. I just sort of threw in whatever I had to hand. The chest and the barrel and the thing, they look a little bit weird with those colours, but, you know, I'll leave them there for now. I'll throw in a few more details and stuff later on, I think, but all of the rooms are basically the same in all the corners, and you have access to a little balcony to the outside where you can fly off into the sunset. Very good. Very nice. Let's go through here. I think that's all I can show you really for this floor. So let's go up to the next one. You have another little balcony here where you can see out. Okay then. All right then, that's fine. Look, you get a view from the bottom and all these little crystals on the corners as well. Ow. Close enough. As I was saying before I was rudely interrupted by my own incompetence, going up to the next floor, you get a lovely view of the outside through that balcony, and then up here you have another balcony area where you can jump off to your death, hopefully not. Just like a little, almost like a castle structure kind of on the corners or the edges of the structure here. And you have these little purple things. Now this is supposed to be the sort of energy from the crystals like expanding and flowing out from the crystal and then like cracking the surface of the necropolis. Don't know if that works, but I quite like it. I do like it, and I just wanted to get some more colour out here, essentially. So you have, it's very enclosed. It's sort of almost really tight quarters to move around in, and that's, again, something I was going for. But you have these, like, spires. There's 4 in the central bit, and then 1 on each corner, and then they have the spires from these little castle bits as well. So lots of spiky bits, essentially, just a whole bunch of spiky bits. And going on to the inside, we have the power crystal, the top power crystal up there. And yeah, not really much to do in this build, I have to say. I've got a feeling it might make for quite a good little sort of mini PvP arena, maybe? An idea to think about. Yeah, hopefully it's all lit up properly. I've got a feeling that it's okay, but who knows? I might have missed a few little spots. But yeah, this is essentially it. Alright, so that is the interior. How about I do a little bit of a fly around with some shaders on to show you a better view of the exterior. Hope you guys got a better view of the place from that clip. I have to say, I've really enjoyed doing this build. I've really enjoyed designing it and also the building process as well. Not so much the gathering the materials, but the building has been quite fun. Obviously, I've used the Lightmatica mod for this one again, and I have to say, it's less satisfying. That sounds weird because it's essentially I'm saying it's less satisfying than when I use my terrible screenshots and fail multiple times. But just kind of like following the guide from Lightmatica is, I don't know, it seems like cheating to me. It's a little bit cheaty, it feels like. Maybe it's because I'm a boomer and just need to move on to the modern way. Like I need to move on and get more netherite armor before next episode, preferably. In fact, like, as soon as I can, because I need to stop dying. I really just need to stop dying. Alright guys, but I'm afraid that is it for today. So, if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, leave a comment, and if you'd like to see more, click the subscribe button. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon.